Warning.
This podcast may contain spoilers for film and television, and it will also contain explicit content.
Fuck yeah! Welcome to the Macbeef-Banquet podcast. Wow, another one for the books. You can watch us next time on the Macbeef-Banquet podcast. That was it. The whole thing. That was it just listening. Now. Thanks for listening. Has it been an hour? No.
Fuck. Has it been an hour, Miles? That's a good question.
It did. It was an hour. The whole time has passed, and we are in the present. I am joined. My name is Miles, and I'm joined today by my lovely assistant, Henry Macbeef. That's his official last name.
I said sexy assistant. And yes, me and my buddy Miles are joined at the hip. So we are here to deliver this amazing podcast to you. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, what do we watch this week, Miles?
You're the one that picked it. What was it? Oh, Marriage Story. That's right. Marriage Story.
Steroid Maury. Yep.
Sterile Marriage.
Yep. Came out in 2019. Stars a little man named Adam Driver.
Scarlett Johansson.
A woman named Scarlett Johansson. Laura Dern, who did great.
What the fuck was his name? The guy.
Yes.
The
male lawyer.
Yeah.
That was
I should know his
Ray
name.
Liotta.
He was in good. Ray Liotta. There
yeah.
It is. Yep.
And then it was directed by Noah Baumbach. I think written and directed by, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. And it got nominations for Golden Lion, Academy Award, and there's more. But...
Best Picture, Best Actress. It won, I think, Best Supporting Actress, I think. Or Supporting Actor, or whatever, for Laura Dern.
Academy Award for Best Actress in a Supporting Role, Laura Dern, yeah.
Yep. For her
and a Golden Globe for Laura Dern
Globe
as well.
Yeah. So initial thoughts, what did you think, Milz?
Okay, of course, like I always say it, I really like the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
I will say probably my favorite part was the beginning, the intro sequence, essentially.
Okay.
Where it was them reading their notes.
Yeah.
I thought that was like really good and probably the best part in my opinion. The rest of it was still good. I really, felt like I connected with the characters. I of course wanted Adam Driver's character to be the victor, but of course there was no winner in a divorce tale.
Yeah, no. For a marriage story, it's funny that it's told through a divorce because, like, I feel like I just kind of get the feeling that they seem like they're like good people, and or whatever, and that they had something special, but then like lawyers get involved and legal things happen, and it just gives way to the tense conflicts underneath, and it just sort of gets nasty. You know what I mean? And I definitely don't think I want to get divorced because because even the movie itself just felt like work to get through. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I imagine that's probably how divorce courts are. It's just a lot of hashing horrible things out and sort of dealing with all of this mess. You know what I mean? And I don't necessarily think that either of them wins in the end, for sure. It all just kind of boils up until it just is finally dealt with in the end. I did like that. I agree. I liked the beginning, and I liked how she didn't want to read her story, but in the end, he read her story anyway.
Mm-hmm. So like, we
heard
it at the beginning either way. So
yeah, we did, and and like the fact that he got to listen to that and really sort of see her side of things, because I think that she was definitely sort of more focused on his career and everything, and not to say that she didn't value her career as well. Obviously, that's why she's in LA at that point. But I kind of get the feeling anyway that she was a little bit more focused on the relationship than he was. And yeah,
well, she didn't read his, right, or hear his at all.
No, because she just was like, I don't,
yeah.
So if you want to suck each other's dicks, then go ahead. It's like, yeah, and she just like fucking walks out.
Yeah.
And yeah, and yeah, so it just sort of goes on. It's one of those movies where like, if it's like a long movie, it could either go really fast or really long, and that one just kind of felt really long to me. I don't know how it felt for you, but it was it was really good. I really liked it.
It was 2 hours, wasn't it? I think.
Yeah, it was like 2 hours and like 10 minutes or something, I think.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I will say it was a long movie, but I think it was paced pretty well.
Oh, I agree. Yeah, I think it's like I said, it just kind of felt like a lot of work to get through, and not that that's necessarily a bad thing either. Like I said, I think that reflects divorce in anyway. So overall, I can see why it got as high praise as it did. So
yeah.
But
I thought that I don't know. Never mind. I don't know what I was gonna say.
Say it.
I was just gonna say I thought the like him living in LA was kind of stupid, but I mean it was important for him to do that, so it makes sense.
Yeah. Why do you think you felt that way? I guess
just because I thought that he was if he was trying to focus on, I mean I get. He wants to have custody of the kid, but he's also trying to make a production in New York.
Yeah. And
it was very difficult. So.
Right. And they did live in New York for that 10 years or whatever.
And they just kept pointing out the fact that they were an LA family, and I just found that really annoying.
Right. Well, I think that's really interesting too, because I mean, obviously, he was really irritated by that as well, because he was a New Yorker. And, unfortunately, I mean, obviously I don't know what divorce court is like, and hopefully I never experience it. But, like, I mean, I'm sure that they have to make sacrifices, even if they're, like, sort of don't really follow very well. And it's kind of dumb because, like, at its worst, it kind of turns into that where it's like a street fight, sort of slandering the other person, as, like, the lawyers did. And, I agree with you. I think it is kind of stupid that both of them had to make certain sacrifices, but like, I don't know. It was still really good though. But like, what was your favorite part? I guess
the beginning.
All right. Well, yeah, you already said that though. What was your second favorite part?
Let me think. I thought it was rather odd. Oh, the part where, he was he had to have the lady come over and watch him with the boy.
Yeah.
The boy.
The boy.
And he was like, I do this trick where I pretend to cut my arm and then I don't, and then he just cuts his arm.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck?
You idiot.
The one time you got to do it and you cut yourself.
You had one job.
And he's like, no, I'm fine. And it's just bleeding down his arm. Oh, man.
Readily collapses. Yeah, well, it was funny, too, is the way that the woman acted, too, was kind of awkward. And it was just, like, the whole scene was weird. And, like,
yeah.
I mean, I get that it could probably be like that, because, I mean, it's not every day you have someone, come into your home and evaluate how you live and just, like, watch you guys.
Yeah. But she was definitely really weird and just, like, kind of staring at them. And
yeah.
Like, she's like, oh, I've never seen a family before.
I was just like... Yeah, I was just waiting for her to be like, oh yeah, I'm not appointed by the court or anything. I just wanted to study you guys. I live across the street.
Yeah, she was like, I think I have the wrong door. What if she didn't have the wrong door and she was actually knocking on that door? And like, she had a different purpose.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. But yeah, there's really a lot to unpack, I think, in this movie, and it was all really good.
Yeah.
I haven't seen.
I almost shed a few tears at the end when he read the letter. It was really sad.
It was really It was really sad. Throughout the whole thing, it was really sad. I think, and that was probably part of the reason why it was, I think, such work for me to get through it. It's because it's just constantly just like this horrible thing.
Yeah.
I think that the way they ended it was good. And then I was trying to think, there was something else.
I didn't interrupt you, by the way. I know there was something else you were going to say.
I don't remember what it was.
Okay, cool.
But I will say my favorite part, though, I think, was the fight scene, where it just sort of boils over and they just sort of get everything out in the open.
Oh, yeah.
Was that
all one take? I don't think it was.
No, they had to cut it, but like they filmed it all, I think, as one take. I'm guessing they probably had multiple cameras or something, because I was actually reading up on that, where they did like, I think, like 50 some odd takes of it. And it was like and they had to reset everything for it. So like I think it was meant to be all as like one take, and they probably just kind of got
replaster the wall
right
every single time.
Well, I guess and like I guess that was actually a factoid I wrote down. I didn't turn it into a question or anything, but like it was he punched the wall 15 times and he punched it so hard he broke through the wall behind it or whatever and everything. I'm just like expecting to see like cuts and stuff on his knuckles and shit.
Adam Driver sure does drive through the wall. It's all that Kylo Ren rage.
Yeah, right. Dude. But like I will say that was the other thing, is that me and my brother both agreed when we watched it that like there are times when he got angry that like he seemed like Kylo Ren.
Yeah.
And like especially we just do not compare me to my father. Because it's just like, all right, okay, there, easy there, Ben. Yeah. But no, it was really good.
Who the fuck? I'm trying to remember. I was watching something where they were talking about they drew Adam Driver from. Oh, I think I was watching a recent Super Mega video where they were drawing. They were asked to draw Kylo Ren, and they drew Adam Driver from Marriage Story. It was really stupid, but whatever. Not really related in any way, but
arguably the same person.
Yeah.
But yeah. Whose performance was the best to you, I guess? Because I feel like there were a lot of great performances in this movie, and I think that was part of what sold it so well.
Yeah, it was.
As with any movie, if the performances are good, then yeah,
it would be the big draw. Yeah,
but yeah.
The main two.
But needless to say,
Adam Driver and Scarlett Johansson, they were so good.
Yeah, I agree. They did a great job with that.
Surprised they didn't get like Best Actor for those.
Yeah. Well, I know.
Are you okay?
Is she okay?
Are you okay? Okay.
She sounds so pitiful.
Okay. You were saying?
They both got nominated.
Oh, yeah.
And I mean, I was a little sad that neither of them won. Now, granted, I didn't see, what was it? The one Renee Zellweger was in, based on, what is her name? Dorothy from Wizard of Oz. What was the actress's name?
I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm sorry.
Renee Zellweger won Best Actress. Trying to remember what the name of. Fuck. I gotta look it up because it's gonna kill me if I don't.
I'm pulling it up right now. I mean, Renee Zellweger.
It was Judy Garland. So Judy. Okay. Yeah.
I don't think I've even heard of this.
I hadn't seen it. I heard she did a good job, but yeah, I haven't seen it.
Yo, I haven't even heard of this. What the fuck is this?
But I'm sure she had a stunning performance. But I am sad that neither of them won anything like that. But Laura Dern did.
When did this come out? September.
Last year.
Yeah.
September.
I don't know why, but I've never heard of this film.
Yeah, honestly, I hadn't really either until I looked at the Oscar ballot.
Wow. Okay.
But I'm sure.
Okay, Renee Zellweger. Okay.
Cool story, bro. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, at its core,
so we both liked
really
it.
Strong movie. Yeah.
Yeah. It was
You
a really good movie.
You kind of gotta be in the right mood to watch it, or well, not necessarily, but like just be prepared. It's because it's definitely a bit of a tearjerker at times. Mm-hmm. It's
yeah. Maybe don't watch it with your significant other. It might be way too sad for that.
Yeah. Did you watch it with KJ?
No, of course not. She doesn't watch many movies.
Yeah.
Okay. So we both liked it. It was really good. It was really
definitely
good film.
Really solid.
Solid film, indeed.
.com.
.com. All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So how you been, man?
I've been doing good. We were working on a short film this weekend. I'm helping out on a thesis set for my school, and that's really fun. I've just sort of been like a PA basically, where I'm just running and grabbing stuff and helping set up and
pretty awesome. You've been pretty awesome.
Yeah, man. It's been pretty good. That's been really fun.
PA, pretty awesome.
Pretty awesome.
Thanks for laughing at my joke, Henry.
Pretty asshole. We're like,
pretty epic with an A.
Epic, but the A is silent.
Yeah.
Apic. But yeah, I've been pretty good. What about you, Milz? You been good?
Yeah, I've been good. Yeah, I have watched a lot of stuff this week. I'm surprised at how much I watched.
Yeah, what'd you watch?
Sunday, the beginning of the week, I watched Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which was pretty good. Although it was rather odd.
Mm-hmm.
An odd movie. It's on Hulu, I think. Hulu or Netflix, one of the two.
Yeah. I think it's Hulu.
Then, what?
Yeah, I think it's Hulu. Because I think I remember seeing it on there. But yeah, continue.
Okay. I also watched a documentary that I was gonna use for this week's movie, but I decided to just watch it because I don't know if you'd be interested in it or not. But it was really good. It's called Wrinkles the Clown.
Wrinkles the Clown, huh?
Is based the documentary is about this like this viral internet thing that went over in Florida a couple years ago, and I watched it and it was really good. I had never heard of him before I watched the documentary. I think I watched the trailer a couple months ago too, so that might have been how I was like, hey, I want to watch this.
Sure.
But yeah, I really liked it. Definitely recommend it.
All right.
I'm sure there was I think I went straight into the TV show I watched. I also watched Lock and Key, the first season. It's on Netflix. Mm-hmm. In my opinion, I thought it wasn't that good.
Okay.
I thought that like the keys were the most interesting part about it. So I wouldn't. Sure. I mean, the characters were annoying. I found them relatively, like, making dumb decisions consistently. So I was like, I wouldn't really make that decision, but whatever.
Yeah, idiots. Yeah.
But yeah, keys were the most redeeming part about it, and that was about it.
Sure.
And then I watched a show that I really enjoyed called Reprisal. Have you heard of it? I sent you the trailer a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I finally got around to watching it, and holy shit.
It was terrible.
It was so fucking good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I would definitely recommend it.
Yeah, it looked interesting from what I saw, so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's so good. Oh my god.
So good.
Yeah.
So good.
And then I watched War Games last night.
War Games, what'd you think?
I've seen it before.
Okay.
I just wanted to watch it again.
Yeah, it's good.
It's a good movie, yeah.
Indeed.
And that's pretty much all I watched this week. I'm trying to not talk about it as much because it's probably super annoying.
Actually, I kind of like it. I think it's cool when you talk about that stuff because I mean, like, okay, I enjoy talking to people like you because you and one of my friends from film school he's kind of like you where he likes to watch a lot of stuff, and I think that's really good because like it's good talking about that with you because like it clues me on the stuff I should watch and can get into watching because like I'm like I need to watch something new, but now let's go rewatch this episode of Archer, and like, and it's good to expose yourself to something new. So I enjoy hearing what else you're watching. So like I'll definitely check out like Reprisal and
yeah, it is.
And all that.
Oh my god, really hope they renew it for a new season because it is so good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it gooder than Spaceballs?
Yes.
The movie?
I would say. I mean, Spaceballs is good in its own right, but.
Yeah.
Yeah. I sound like a douche.
Actually, no. Yeah.
It's funny that you say that because it's only been the past few weeks that I've like started watching more stuff because of the whole beginning of the year YouTubers kind of take a break.
Oh yeah.
And so for me it was like, hey, I have time to watch stuff finally.
I have time to catch up on shit.
And as soon as they start making more stuff, I'll go right back to watching more YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
Oh, there is one channel I actually recommend that I was gonna send you the first episode for. They just started uploading. It's called TV on the Internet. TV on the Internet. It's it's okay. So Cow Chop. I don't know if you've ever heard of Cow Chop, but they ended December because they were like their lease was running out, and it's hard for me to concentrate when you're doing that.
I'm not doing anything else.
Yeah, definitely. You're not fingering yourself.
Not anymore. Obviously.
No, Cow Chop ended in December, and then one of the people who was editing for them started a channel with another YouTuber or whatever. And so it's called TV on the Internet, and it's like a comedy kind of. They discuss like streaming services. So like they'll talk about TV shows on Netflix and Hulu. Henry, what are you doing?
I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, you're just hugging your guitar.
No, I'm not. I'm not doing anything.
Your guitar.
I'm not doing anything. You can't prove nothing. Ah, shit.
I don't know. They I don't know. The first episode just came out today, and I thought it was really funny. They it's kind of how I would put it is like Weekend Update, but for like streaming services. For some reason, I don't know how they found out that stuff to talk about, but okay.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Okay.
Either way, I'm gonna stop bullshitting.
Yeah.
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 Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I got something we can talk about.
Okay.
This is something that I've kind of had on the back burner for a while.
Well, that's a safety hazard now.
Yeah, I know. I've left it cooking, left it simmering.
Yeah. Hold on.
I know, I'm holding.
Okay. Hold. Even harder. I'm sorry, hold on.
Maybe I'll just leave all this in.
You totally could. People would be like, what the fuck? Our whole 2 listeners. You know what it is, Miles? You know what I got?
Raisinets.
No, actually, it's something my buddy Miles gave me for Christmas, I think.
A box of condoms that you're going to eat?
Yeah.
Are they the M&Ms?
They're the M&Ms.
Oh, shit. For a second thought they were the pumpkin pie ones. Like, those probably aren't good
No, I
anymore.
ate those right away.
Oh, okay.
Those were really good.
Those were good?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they were alright.
Yeah. I don't get them all the time, but they're good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
anyway,
okay.
What were you saying?
I've been waiting to talk about this since October, because I was going to wait for next October, but fuck it. Whatever, man. What kind of stuff do you believe in terms of the paranormal?
I believe in the idea of spirits.
Like ghosts or just spirits?
Well, spirits. Or at least if I kind of feel like there's a connection between like us and spirits that are like sort of like people specific. When I say spirits, like people, obviously that have sort of passed on into the unknown.
Mm-hmm.
That's just sort of what I feel like. I believe in. We have some sort of connection to them in some way, shape, or form. I can't define it, and I obviously have no way of knowing if that's 100% accurate or even 1% accurate, but that's what I believe.
Mm-hmm. So you do believe like they exist on some level at least?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What about you?
I would say that there is some things that are unexplained. Now, whether or not those are like ghosts or spirits or not, I can't say.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think I want to believe, X-Files, that shit. But, I don't know. I do believe aliens exist because the chances, that everyone mentions how are we the only planet in trillions of miles all across the galaxy that has formed human life. I mean, life forms at all.
Yeah. My brother agrees with you.
Yeah.
Also, you said trillions of miles. Just funny.
Yeah, trillions of me's stacked up to make a big Miles bridge.
Not to take a tangent, but if you had an army of clones of yourself and they had to do what you say, what would you make them do? We already talked about this in Multiplicity, but...
Yeah, but not an army of clones.
What would you do with that army?
An army of clones, I would probably take over governments and breed more clones to create a society controlled by me.
Yeah.
Maybe I'd take over like small governments at first. Maybe not the U.S. government, just because they're probably pretty strong. But maybe like some small islands at first, and then I'd grow bigger. Like me personally, I'd eat a lot of shit, just straight up like cat shit. I don't know.
I thought you were gonna say like your clone shit or something.
Clone shit. That's how I make the clones in the first place.
You clone their shit.
Yeah. I have to eat it though.
So you start by cloning your own shit, and then that morphs into like a person?
No, how it all started was I accidentally ate some of my own shit, and then it kind of just came out and made new shit.
Accidentally? Come on, Miles. Just, we all know what was really going on.
Oh, man. I don't want to talk about this on the podcast.
Yeah, anyway,
it's my personal life.
To get back off the tangent.
That's fine.
So we're talking about spirits.
Well, not just that. I mean, it could be,
like paranormal, like you said.
Yeah, vampires, werewolves, Zambos.
Albinos.
Yeah, do you believe in albinos?
No. I said no, as if like I actually don't. As if they don't actually exist.
What was... I mean, I want to believe in like certain creatures, like Bigfoot. I mean, I definitely think like that could... The first picture, the famous picture, I think that could have been a hoax, as it's been widely, widely analyzed, but I do think that maybe, there could be something else besides what there is. Or, I mean, I could be completely wrong, and, this is it. What we see is what we have.
Maybe.
For proof, I mean,
Right. Wait, so did you say you believe in aliens, or you don't?
I believe in aliens. Yeah.
Okay.
I think that, the trillions of miles, there should be at least one alien planet that has aliens.
No matter how small.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
advanced.
Isn't there, like, bacteria or something on Mars, I think?
Something like that.
In the water? I don't remember. What do you, for aliens, what do you think about aliens?
Well, I don't know, I just like... I get that it's difficult to cross the border legally, because, I mean, immigration can be a mess sometimes, but, like, come on. I mean, how hard is it to follow the law? No, just kidding. Obviously, I'm just kidding. I think that I think that's definitely possible. I don't know for sure, obviously, but I'd like to think that there probably is some form of life other than bacteria out there, or could be.
I bet you just want to get jiggy with some freaky alien chicks.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I do. And then I have to pay alien child support.
And then you'll be alienated from society.
Ha. 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 Sorry.
Oh, my God.
Please leave that in.
What? Oh yeah,
Please
I will. Definitely. Yeah.
But don't leave in the part about me saying. Please leave that in.
Oh, definitely gonna leave that in too, including the conversation we're currently having. It's all going in.
On that note.
Do you think there is a chance that zombies could exist at some point?
Oh, yeah. I think that there's a chance. We could. I feel like what it's gonna be though is that someone's gonna be trying to invent zombies and apparently create zombies. I just feel like that's totally what's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't that be ironic? If like.
I don't think that'd be ironic. I think he'd be doing what he's doing.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry, Miles. That was my.
Sister? Please don't say sister.
Oh no. What were we talking about? Oh,
zombies. Would that really be ironic though if it was just him creating? If he was trying to create zombies, he creates zombies. That's not really ironic.
No, I'm not talking about that. I mean like that we like have this idea of like zombies as a thing, and then it's created because of we already have this idea of zombies as a thing in movies and TV shows.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's all created because of this movie idea.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like do you ever watch Don't Fuck with Cats? On Netflix?
No.
It's like a interesting documentary about this guy who murders cats and then
they actually do talk about that on TV on the internet. But no, I don't think I want to watch that.
Anyway, so like he had like a favorite movie, and like he was basically like acted out a scene for that movie or something like that, I think. And like yeah, so it's kind of be like that where like this idea is planted in your head because of a creative work that someone did. As a result, that thing actually happens. It'd be kind of crazy, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's basically all I was saying. Anyway, so.
Well, I was just wondering. I looked up where did zombies originate from, and I mean, I know that there was some part of it in Haiti.
Mm-hmm.
And there's one that says it is common to trace a contemporary zombie to Night of the Living Dead.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I'm sure there's other ones.
Right.
Yeah, I was just interested in that. I think like if we did have zombies that were created, it'd probably be close to World War Z zombies. Like it's part of a virus, and not like the dead being resurrected.
Right.
I feel like that has a lower chance of happening.
Right. So now that you say that, it could perfectly be possible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No. But yeah, I agree with you there. Do you think they'd be fast-moving zombies?
I don't know if they'd be fast or slow. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
This is where we place our bets, Milz.
I don't want to place bets on that human
race.
race.
And then we go out and try to make fast and slow moving zombies, respectively. So I think they're going to be slow.
Sometimes when I'm at work, I'll think about like, hey, I wonder what would I do if a zombie just came around the corner and started shuffling towards me. Like what would I do in that scenario? Because my mind goes to dark places at night because I have a night job, so it's always fun.
What would you do?
Well, I guess it depends on where I'd be. I know that if I was by a strip club, I would start stripping on the pole for them, like dancing on the pole.
The zombies are throwing cash at you.
Yeah, that's how I make my money.
So as a zombie stripper.
And then I'd like
for zombies.
When I'm dancing on the pole and I'm like spinning around it with my legs out, I'd kick their fucking brains in.
Yeah.
Kick their big dirty brains in.
Your fishnet stockings or whatever.
Yeah, like I'll look like Patrick from SpongeBob.
Exactly. I'm a goofy goober rock. Yeah. But yeah. So let's say you're at your night job her day job or whatever.
It's a night job. Yeah.
It's your night boob. Yeah, whatever. What would you do if you saw a zombie and it was your boss?
It was my boss?
Yeah.
I'd like lock him in the bathroom or something. I don't know.
But what if he's too strong to be locked in the bathroom?
I'd run because I mean, if it's someone I don't know, I'd probably like kick him or something. I don't know.
In the balls?
In the balls, yeah. Even if it's a woman, I'd kick them right in their big nutsack.
Balls to you. Yeah. You're saying? So yeah. And then what?
And then I'd grab the nuts that I have then kicked, and then I'd like twist them. Are you vomiting? Is that... I don't know what you're doing, man. Are you trying to make out with the box or throwing up?
No, I'm just sitting here. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, as I said, I'd grab their nuts and like give them a little twist, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe, like knock them around a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Their big nutsack.
Well,
big ball
if I was at your night job and I saw a zombie, I would and it was your boss, I would tell him that you lied on your resume and then get you fired so that we can go make movies together.
I mean, I don't think we could do that now, even if you did do that. Because you're still in school in a different city. And I'm still here in a different city than the one you're in.
But the same state, though.
Same state, different city.
Mm-hmm.
Different strokes for different folks, my friend.
Oh my gosh, a tale of two cities.
A tale of two biddies. Tale of two
titties. Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. Like, one has a mind of its own. And keeps trying to squirt out blood, and the other one's trying to squirt out regular milk. That's what A Tale of Two Cities is about. And this mom has to like keep dealing, trying to like give her baby warm milk, but it just keeps, blood, warm blood.
It just keeps blood.
It just keeps blood.
When you said that's what Tale of Two Cities is about, I heard Tay and just immediately thought you were gonna say like Taylor Swift or something. That's what Taylor Swift's all about. Blood and milk, man.
And Taylor Swift would be the actress whose titties are not working right.
Mm-hmm. Come in.
We got to make this film.
It actually stars Taylor Swift.
I mean, we obviously see how low she has sunk to be a humanoid cat, so...
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think she'd be willing to do this one, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Of all of those things you just mentioned, aliens, zombies, spirits, all that, which do you think is the most likely?
Aliens, probably. Yeah.
I think aliens are the most likely thing.
Yeah.
Interesting. Prediction: do you think we'll meet aliens in our lifetime?
Probably not. No.
Yeah, I agree.
Trying to remember. Oh yeah, Contact. I don't want to spoil it, but it has to do with aliens. Don't. Obviously, I'm not gonna spoil it, but
you just did.
I didn't.
Okay.
No, right. we know it's about contacting aliens, but that has an interesting theory about what aliens actually are. And I would
blind people?
Yes, they're blind. They're actually blind people. So next time you see a blind person in the street, take their cane and see what they do.
They're going to take their cane and start beating them with it. Just come out of nowhere. Bam.
Gotta get these goddamn aliens out of our city.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what is it? Shit.
That's shit? That's what you think of blind people? Quote Henry thinks blind people are shit.
Obviously we know I have a prejudice against blind people, but they don't need to know that.
Mm-hmm.
They Live. Have you ever seen They Live?
Yes. I have talked about this. Yeah.
We totally have talked. We probably talked about it. I don't know.
Yeah.
If I can remember.
Have you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just bring it up, and I just have no idea what the fuck it
I
is.
thought maybe you knew what you heard about it and.
No. But because like it's all because it's all about the guy who wears sunglasses and sees that they're these. I think was it aliens? I would think it was aliens.
Yeah,
right?
they were.
Yeah,
they were aliens.
they were different from us,
What was?
which means they were enemies. It's all a metaphor for anti-diversity.
There was another film or something that I watched that was like aliens had infiltrated society.
Oh, Ghost Rider.
Yeah, that's it, dude. Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
No, I was listening to one of the podcasts I listened to, and they were talking about this old TV show, this old limited series called V. I've never heard of it, but apparently it's about like aliens that infiltrate society as well.
Yeah, was that on FX?
Well, no, it was actually like based. That one is based on like the original, like 1980s one, and then there was like a TV show, and then they tried to make movies, and then they had then they did a reboot in like 2012 or something. I don't know.
Okay.
Something like that. If you're I think you might be thinking of a different one. Limited series, I think. No.
Oh, are you thinking of V for Vendetta?
No.
See, because it's not even remotely the same thing.
1983 miniseries.
I looked up VFX and it just brought up visual effects.
VFX, of course.
It's like, fucking, I'm an idiot.
No, it's called V the miniseries. It's from 1983.
Yeah.
First shown in 1983, it initiated the science fiction franchise concerning aliens known as the Visitors, trying to gain control of Earth and of the ways the populace reacts. I've never heard of it before. I listened to that episode of the podcast, which is the Retroist podcast, by the way, if you were wondering.
Like the retroist out of all of them, or?
Yeah.
Wow. That's pretty retro, man.
He's the most retro.
Like on a scale of 1 to retro, how retro is he?
About pretty retro. I was gonna come up with a funny joke and then I didn't.
Comedy. You should just just record a bit later and just put it over top of that. Just edit it in there.
Yeah, dude, that sounds good. I'll do that.
Or you could record me saying a joke and then just put that in there instead.
It's not even related at all.
But, yeah, right. But yeah, very cool.
All right, we can make it a shorter podcast. I sure as hell don't mind.
You know what? I think we should go for the next 2 hours.
Sounds good, dude.
Or spend 10,000 hours and then 10,000 more.
I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk 500 more.
Miles? Wow.
What?
Miles.
Yeah?
What did I tell you
about putting my dick against the camera?
Exactly.
I'm sorry.
Yes, we talked about this.
I'm sorry.
I'm glad you knew where I was going with that.
Yeah.
Anyways,
It looks like a dick. Like, it's like maybe from this, like there. This is fucking dumb.
Yeah.
We're recording a podcast and you can't see me fingering the camera.
Gross.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
This is all good. I'm keeping all of this in.
Keeping all of this in.
It's all going in.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck it. We'll do it live.
Oh shit.
Yeah?
Okay. Yeah.
Oh. You were saying oh shit to me saying, well, fuck it, we'll do it live.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just saying oh shit. Oh shit. Anyway. Oh, you know what? We need to do?
Your mom?
Oh my gosh, Miles, not again. We need to answer some of those questions.
We do?
Mm-hmm.
Who says?
I said. So I said.
Who's I?
Your mom.
Me mum. Getting me mum's car.
In my mom's car.
Isn't that what it was? Whatever you said that one time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Alright, I think I remember what we asked last time. It was tattoos, yes.
Oh yeah, ink.
Mm-hmm.
And you said you wanted to get a full body tattoo of yourself, but taller.
Or of someone else's face.
That's a Stephen Wright joke. Or someone else's face, right? Yeah. Can't identify him. Yeah.
Okay. Next question is, if you had 3 wishes, what would you wish for?
Let's see. An infinite supply of money would be one of them.
Mm-hmm.
The ability to fly, because I love flying.
Flight.
Yeah. Because, like, I love to be able to just, like, go skydiving and, like, not even need a parachute and, like, freak people out. It's like, I don't need it, I'll be fine. And then jump up. and then I start flying.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe I just love the idea of falling. I don't know. And then 3. Oh, that's a difficult question. The ability to read minds.
Mm-hmm.
Not like people's minds, but like the word minds, like M-I-N-D-S.
Yeah, you have trouble reading that?
Yeah, I have a mental block, and so.
Oh, I'm sorry, dude.
What about you, Math?
All right. Before I answer that, how about for shits and giggles, it's a monkey paw situation, where for your first wish, you instead have like it made you rob like a bunch of banks, and now you have a lot of money, but you're also going to go to jail forever. And not only that, but you got this cool plane that you can fly now. You don't actually get to, fly. Mm-hmm. And for your last one, you just, you get to read minds, the word. No, it actually makes you hear people's thoughts.
You have to actually hear people's fucking thoughts, and they're just like all morbid and horrible.
Yeah.
Well, you know what, Laz?
Yeah.
It's exactly what I wanted from the beginning.
Oh, good.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, I would want probably the same thing. Infinite money for the first wish. And of course, I'd go to jail, because that's how I like to spend my days, bending over and whatnot. Wish 2, I would wish for maybe like our own production company, fully funded. That'd be pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
We could just make whatever the hell we want.
Mm-hmm.
And for question 3, a happy life. Just to make sure that it's good,
Mm-hmm.
Happy knife, happy life. You know what they say.
Mm-hmm. That is true. But, unfortunately, Miles, you were not specific enough in regards to a happy life. And now, every time you play the game of life, it ends happily for you. Mm-hmm. But your true life is miserable.
Oh, cool. So it's normal. Awesome.
Oh. Yeah.
Wow.
I'm normally good at life. No.
Why is Miles so sad every episode? Jesus Christ.
That's Jason Bourne.
That's our non-existent fan base.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. Last question we're going to ask.
Okay.
Do you want to have kids one day, and how many?
All right. Well, we've asked our last question. Thanks you guys so much for listening to the Macbeef-Banquet podcast.
See y'all fuckers later.
See y'all fuckers. So how many? Wait. So do you want kids and how many?
Yeah. Do you want to have kids one day? So you only get them one day.
I only have one day to spend with my kids.
And then how many on that one day?
Let's see, probably 12, so I can pull off another cheaper by the dozen situation.
Or a heist. I thought you were going to say pull off a heist.
Yeah, that too, I guess. I know, too many people, though. Plus, I just feel like I'd raise a family of snitches.
And you know what
they all rat me out.
You know what they say? Snitches get stitches.
Stitches get stitches.
Mm-hmm. Stitches do get more stitches in case you rip them.
Stitch from Lilo and Stitch gets stitches for being
Nah,
Stitch.
for real though. If you were to get married, or I guess just have kids on your own, like foster children or something.
I grow them in a lab.
Grow clones of yourself from a poop.
I think I do want kids one day. Out of the year.
Hopefully, hopefully they're yours.
Right. Yeah. Just pull a Minority Report and kidnap someone.
Yeah, classic.
Classic. Okay. I think I do. Want kids of my own someday. Right now, I think I'd want 2, maybe a boy and a girl.
Mm-hmm.
Although I probably wouldn't mind a third one, I guess. But
just in case.
For now, I'd say 2, just in case. This one didn't turn out right. How do you take care of him? But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What about you?
I think Connor and I have talked about it before. I think we want 3 kids, maybe.
Okay.
I don't know if it was like 3 years apart, I think is what you do. I think that's what we're going to do, 3 years apart. And we both, I do want a boy and I do want to have a little girl. We're both kind of on that same level. Thinking of names, though, that's going to be the hard part.
Well, I think for me, the boy's got to be 12 gauge.
12 gauge. Yeah, that's good.
I could just
real redneck.
Just give them all numbers: 6, 8, and 12. Well, one's 22. No.
It's good. It's good.
No. What kind of names would you think for a boy?
For a boy,
Kilometers?
Yeah. I was gonna say Henry, but never mind.
Yeah, you know what? I was gonna say I'd have a Miles. I'd be willing to have a Miles.
You have me though. Why do you need another one?
Alright, I got you, Miles. Okay. What about for a girl?
Also Henry.
Henrietta.
Yeah, Henrietta.
Milz.
It's funny because my name immediately went to the old bitch from Evil Dead, the first one. I'm pretty sure the old lady in the basement was Henrietta.
Yeah.
I don't know why my mind went there.
I don't know. There's not a lot of famous Henriettas, is there?
There's Henrietta Lacks.
I was going to say, that's the one I thought of, yeah.
Yeah. And then that Henrietta from Evil Dead. The most famous one. Famous.
The most famous. Famous. As in they're missed.
Alright. What's next, my dude?
Next on the podcast, we have to talk about the movie we watched and other things.
Sounds hot.
Yeah. So, Miles.
That is me.
I have some questions for you.
For Actrivia, perhaps?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Excuse me.
I will be asking you 6 questions today.
Only 6? Wow. Damn.
Mm-hmm. I got a whole bunch, yeah. One of these days, I'm just going to come up with like 40 questions.
And that'll be the end of the podcast. We'll never record again.
Forever. Yeah. Okay, but yeah, I have 6 questions for you. You must get at least 4 right for me to put you out of your misery and kill you.
Is that my prize?
Yes, but if you lose and get only 3 or less right, I will not put you out of your misery, and you must live. And walk this earth for the rest of your life.
I bet you made them real hard.
Yeah. This is all just secretly showing how much I hate you. No, I'm just kidding. Of course I don't hate you, Miles. A lot of the time.
The truth comes out on the Macbeef-Banquet podcast.
When the roof caved in, and did I say Ruth? When the roof caved in and the truth came out, I didn't know what to do. Okay.
So my dick came out.
So my big swinging dick came out. Okay. So, actually, ironically, it's ironic that you asked that, though, because the first question actually should be really easy. Or I think so. Adam Driver and Laura Dern also star in what 2017 film?
The Last Jedi.
Ooh, sorry. It's actually Last Jedi. There's no the. So I'm sorry. You got that one wrong.
Okay.
No, good job. You got it right.
Yay!
Okay. So, number 2. Adam Driver's performance of Stephen Sondheim's Being Alive from the 1917 Broadway musical Company, which he performed in the movie. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm talking about, if you remember. Yeah.
In the bar scene, yeah.
Was recorded in how many takes?
And how many chances are you going to give me? Just one?
Mm-hmm.
I'll say 5.
Negative. It is
1.
1.
Shit. Man.
Yeah, man.
Damn,
Isn't
Adam
that cool,
Driver?
though?
Yeah,
man. This guy.
Wow.
I'll be honest, though, at that point I was like, what the hell is he singing? I don't know. It was good, though.
Yeah.
Also, I wrote down some facts that I mentioned earlier, such as Adam Driver punching the hole through both walls. And then also, another interesting one is that this is the first film distributed primarily by a streaming service to win an Academy Award in an acting category.
Wow.
Which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, Marriage Story was directed by Noah Baumbach. And Marriage Story is Noah Baumbach's blank feature film as writer-director. So, how many has he done, including this one? Or, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and so on.
I don't really know any of his work, so I guess I'll just say first.
It's actually his 10th. There's a whole bunch of stuff he's done, but it's a lot of stuff that is relatively obscure. I've been sort of educating myself on it a little bit more since we watched Marriage Story because I liked it so much. And I have a list here of stuff he's done. And I will read some of them off to you just to, get the balls rolling a little bit. If you
get my balls rolling, you know what I
balls
get.
Balls to you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So he did The Squid and the Whale, which I've heard is really good. The Meyerowitz stories, While We're Young, Mistress America, Greenberg is probably one of the ones he relatively might be able to know because it was mentioned. I just remember because it was mentioned in Ben Stiller's in our Between Two Ferns interview. I just remember Zach Galifianakis brings it up, and.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I also watched Between Two Ferns the movie. That was the other one I watched.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
This week?
Yeah.
Cool. What'd you think of it?
It was good. I laughed.
Yeah, we should talk about that.
Sorry for interrupting you.
No, we should talk about that a little bit. Let's dive deep into that right now.
No, dive deep into my asshole.
Mm-hmm. We already did that. Okay, number 4. So at the end of the movie, the family... Oh, I'm talking about the Marriage Story.
Okay.
The family is dressed as what famous musical group? So 4 of them are dressed.
Oh yeah, the Beatles.
The Beatles, indeed.
The b-e-a-utiful.
I mean, this won't count towards anything, but can you guess? Do you know which one was which, or can you think of which one would be which?
I can't. I don't know. I only know Ringo Starr, John Lennon, and that's
obviously that's yeah.
I don't know the other 2, and I
George and
couldn't
Paul.
tell you. Oh, okay. George Galifianakis and Paul Rudd. That's the other 2, right?
But, yeah. So Scarlett Johansson.
George Clooney. Sorry.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
ScarJo was John, and then John Lennon. Her boyfriend or maybe spouse. I don't know. I think his boyfriend. At the end was Paul McCartney.
Paul Rudd.
Yeah. Yeah. And then little Henry was one of the other ones you named. Ringo Starr.
Oh, Ringo.
Yeah, it was Ringo.
Ringo Rango.
Oh my gosh. And then her mom was George Harrison.
George Bush, got it.
Yeah, Barbara Bush, yeah. Now, the next two are also about about various movies of the or that won awards at the Academy Awards this year.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
So starting off, to tip you off a little bit, what is the number one highest grossing R-rated movie in the history of ever?
Is it a part of the Oscars, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Shit.
According to IMDb.
Oh, man. I should know this. Highest grossing R-rated movie. Well, Endgame definitely wasn't R-rated.
Mm-mm.
Fuck. I want to say Deadpool. I know that was like one of the most highest rated. Not high. Was it highest grossing? Is what you said?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know it was one of the most highest grossing at the time. Fuck. What?
Seen it. You have seen it.
I have seen it.
Yes.
For the podcast?
No.
Okay.
But you have seen the movie. We have discussed it a little bit.
Oh, fuck.
On the podcast, I think. Yeah, I think we talked about it.
Fuck. I don't know. I give up.
Actually, that's not a title of a movie, Miles. Oh, did you want me to say it?
Yes.
Okay. I just don't want to take a stab at it. Just like take a.
I really
guess.
don't know.
Okay.
I'm tired and my mind is blank.
Fair enough. Fair to go. Fair enough. It is the movie Joker.
Oh, Joker. Oh,
yeah.
shit.
Joker.
See?
It surpassed Deadpool.
I knew that.
Which is surprising. But,
I said that earlier.
Oh, yeah, you did.
I said Joker and you weren't listening. You kept
what?
saying...
Yeah, you're right. I'm more tired than you are, Miles, okay? You should understand, of all people. Okay, number 6. So... again, this also has to do with the movie that won at the Oscars.
Mm-hmm.
So, a 4-time Academy Award winner, Parasite, was filmed in how many days? And this one I will give you not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 guesses.
Okay. And will you tell me higher or lower?
No. Yeah, I will.
Okay.
I will.
Okay. Let me say... 60 days.
Higher.
90 days.
Lower.
70 days.
Higher.
75 days.
So close. 2 days off. It was 77.
Shit, Maine.
77 days.
Wow.
Which is really cool because it's a really good movie. Have you seen it yet?
No, dude. And
I'm going to roast the shit out of you because it's one of the greatest movies of all time.
Is it really the greatest films of all time?
No, it's not the greatest, but it's one of the greatest, and I will actually stand by that because it is actually really good. I will say. Okay. So if you get the chance to see it, do it, and if not, I will pressure you to see it and laugh at you if you don't.
Sounds good. That's my life.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Aww. But yeah, that being said, you got a grand total of. Let's see.
Jesus.
I actually looked at 1, 2. So you got 2 right.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I don't get the sweet release of death.
I will keep you alive for now, Miles.
Okay.
Isn't that great?
No.
I've awarded you the gift of life.
Unus annus. Memento mori.
What does that mean? I don't speak German.
It's Latin.
Pig
Asshole.
Latin?
Yeah, it's Pig Latin.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool, man.
Okay. Sweet.
But yeah.
So I failed. Great.
No, Miles, you survived to live another day.
Is this like a Saw scenario where what I'm actually seeing is like a film set that you've set up and it's actually like somewhere nearby and you're about to kill me?
Exactly.
You were about to kill me.
But in this case, it's the opposite. So if you lose the game, you survive. Because that's worse than anything I could put you through.
It's true. You still have the feeling of failure.
Indeed.
Yeah.
And that one is just like, ha, you failed, die. It's like, well, shit. You drive a hard bargain. Okay, anyways, Miles.
Yeah. What's
up? With that being said, I think you have something to tell me. You have something to say to me.
You're really hot.
Actually, three things, I guess, then. One of which is that I'm really hot. Thank you. Which right back at you, babe. Anyway, 2. What else you got for me, fam?
I have a film.
Killer the Clowns from Outer Space?
No, but I'm pretty sure I was gonna do this during the month of October, but I didn't. So I'm gonna do it now. It is a film that came out 2 years ago in 2018. And it is called Summer of '84.
Summer of '84?
Mm-hmm.
Where is Summer of '84 located?
Where can you watch it? You can watch it on Canopy. And if you have a subscription to Shudder, it is also available there. But yeah, it's on Canopy. So yeah.
It's also on other places, but you have to pay for it.
Yeah, you don't want to do that bullshit.
No reason to do that. Why would we support the people that we want to be like? Who gives a shit about any of that?
Sorry, it's a mystery about these kids who think one of their neighbors, I think, is a serial killer.
Is he?
We'll find out, won't we?
But Miles, you're supposed to tell me.
I haven't seen the movie yet.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Okay. Well, then we'll find out next week.
Won't we?
On a brand new episode of
the Macbeef-Banquet podcast. Oh my god.
Miles, why would you fart? Oh my gosh, that's so gross. On another episode of the
You know, if I change the channel from being like stereo, I could change it so that that fart actually did come out of your side.
Even if it was really, it's funny.
All right. Thanks for checking out our podcast. You know we're still recording, right?
Oh shit! Sorry, guys. I'm sorry if that smells really awful too. By the way.
Oh yeah, I know. Hope it doesn't seep through the mic.
You just see like a cloud, a visible cloud,
come through my headphones and into my ears.
And out your nose.
It's disgusting.
And into your toes.
Thanks for listening.
That was the box.
Okay, I was worried there.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening to the podcast. You can find our podcast on such available platforms as YouTube, TuneIn, Stitcher, Spotify.
Wait, hold on. Okay, go ahead.
Radio Pubic, Podbean, Pocket Cast, Google Podcast, Castbox, Breaker, Apple Podcast, and Anchor.
Anyway.
Okay, great. All right. Yeah, if you have any questions, concerns, comments, questions, concerns.
Comments on our questions and concerns on our questions.
And if you want to be a guest on the podcast, you can leave a comment
or a concern or a question.
Or comment a question or comment a concern or comment a comment.
Concern a question or concern a comment.
Or you know what? Check out our other channel where we have a few short films on there that are pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe getting some new ones coming soon. Who knows? Who knows? One never knows. Indeed.
I know.
What do you know, Henry?
I know a lot of things.
What do you fucking know, Henry? I'm actually under your bed right now, and I've got a knife, and I'm ready to kill.
That's kinky.
It is pretty kinky, yeah.
Yeah, man. We'll get out of here. It's like you're actually under there. Like, oh fuck.
This is all actually pre-recorded. What you're seeing is not live.
Mm-hmm. You just were absolutely 100% able to guess exactly what I would say.
Mm-hmm. Every time.
Including what questions I wrote.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Did you know that I would fart? Or I mean that you'd fart.
Yeah. I pre-recorded it, so obviously I did. So obviously, yes, I knew I'd fart.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
All right.
Sounds like something's not adding up.
All right. Thanks for listening,
subtracting,
boys and gals.
You're welcome.
Boys and goyles.
Mm-hmm. Say a prayers, doidles.
Anyway. You can check us out, man. Check me out. Do I look fine?
That's
Do I look fine?
That's subjectification.
Check me out from this angle.
You know what I have to say to that?
How do I look from this angle? Do I look good?
I don't know.
How about this angle?
I think you look great.
Damn straight. That rhymed. All right, we should end it.
Should we though?
Say something very humorous for me to put at the end of this podcast.
All right. You know what? My favorite bone in the body is?
No.